Hey guys, Road Warrior here. This could be a long video, but I've narrowed this down the best I could. I went and got this rod and reel here at the Norway that a lot of people were telling me to go get. Now I put a clip together for people on my friends list and anybody else that might watch it in the future. Keynote here is the kind of 3 points you want to focus on here is the normal spawn point at Norway when the shopkeeper is. That's where you're going to want to be at the end to get the lure. We're going to start with the rod first. You want to track all the way across here. And this is going to be a key point of interest as well as where the warden is located down at the bottom. Now also here at the bottom, you're going to find that island is where you're going to get the reel at the very end. Pay close attention to where these waterfalls are. You're going to have to get right there at the mouth of that waterfall. You're going to get a clue, and then you're going to get another clue, and then you'll end up here at this island. So just kind of keynote those areas on the map. That's where you're going to be doing most of your work. Now again, upcoming here, I'll just kind of show you step by step. So you're going to talk to the shopkeeper first. He's going to tell you to find the rod. That's at the first spawn point here at Norway. Then you're going to want to track all the way across here. Again, just kind of showing you the marks. Just kind of speed this up for you. It did take around an hour and 15 to hour and 35 minutes real time on average, but I'm trying to help you guys get quicker. And once you get over to here, you talk to the shopkeeper. Get out of your Jeep. You're going to get this thing right here. You're going to find it as I turn around right when you pull in. There's the Jeep. Right there was where I was at. Once you're done with that, you're going to want to drive to another location as I marked on the map. Keynote here, I found this a little bit of a shortcut. You can get across there. Just come down here, get to the boat ramp. You'll see a boat ramp down here. Instead of going all the way around, I'm taking the southern route. So see the waterfall, you can't get across it, but I thought I could just drive my boat there instead of taking the northern route. I'm going to take the southern route. So the way that you can do that is just hop on your boat. See, go to the left of this waterfall. You'll see as I speed up here in a second. But you want to go to, ended up, this is where I was thinking, man, I don't want to go all the way over that way. So I look at the map again, and I'm thinking, okay, I can just cut over here to the left, and I'm just going to go right up the waterfall. And sure enough, that's what I do, just to kind of prove what I was doing here, just to kind of help you out. Now, again, this could take you an hour and a half real time. I hope this helps you guys out, but you know, I'm just showing you the track that I ran. You want to get all the way over to here, and you can walk up this hill. And I'll just kind of show you briefly, fast forward as I kind of do it. You can hop out here. And this will save you a lot of time as well. You can just run straight up this. These guys can climb about anything, so you can run all the way up this. Once you get to the top, you're going to then find your Jeep down here. Once you get in your Jeep, then you're going to go all the way back down here. Talk to the warden. The warden's going to tell you to bring the rod. Once you've got that rod, now he's wanting you to find the burner coal. We're still on to find the rod, excuse me there, but he's going to want you to go find the, you've already got the coal. Now you're going to go get the burner. And what you're doing with all this is you're crossing all the way through here. Now I did take my Jeep a long ways. I did do a mark point just to kind of see where I'm at. This gets tricky up here. You know, once you've got the piece of coal, now you're looking for the coal burner. Once I drove as far as I could until it got really steep. That will save you a lot of time as well. Now, I had a place marked there on the map that I showed you. Feel free to fast forward and stuff. And then slowly what you're looking for is this little crevice. Walk up on this crevice. There's where I am on the map. What I'm trying to do is circle up and get down into there. There's going to be a ravine up here. Once I get to the top, I'm kind of looking for a spot I can go down. That's kind of what you're going to want to do. Kind of get your bearings and know out where you're at on the map. Now this is exactly what you're looking for, is this little crevice. You can slowly walk your way down through here. Now the keynote 2, don't jump too far. It'll basically just respawn you and say you fell too far. But you can slowly navigate your way. Way you can't get lost on this is you can just come right down through here. As you can see, as soon as I turn to the right, there's where you want to be. This is where you're going to get the burner to burn the coal. Once you burn the coal, another keynote here as I fast forward here in a second. There I am on the map, just in case you get lost. Now once you pick up this, you're going to want to make sure that you do grab the key. Do not leave the key behind, because you're going to need it to open up a chest to get the actual rod. So there's me picking up the key. Now we're going back on the map over here to this spawn point. Spawn there, as you can see that little icon. Now keynote here, you look for this little bridge. All you got to do is simply cross this bridge. You're going to see this building, walk around. I ended up walking around several doors, and I finally ended up finding this chest, thinking I had to open up a key, but there was actually a chest here. So here's the chest. Once you get this opened up, now you finally actually have the rod. You're going to feel like one heck of achievement. So you do have this rod. A lot of work you go to, but hey, it is a free rod. It's a nice rod as well. Supposedly it can catch the legendary Larry, so that's kind of what I'm aiming towards eventually here. So then you, once again, you go back, talk to the warden, catch any fish. Here I just come over, I put on a spinner 7 just to get a fish as fast as I can. Sure enough, I pick up an asp, and then it's going to prompt you to, now, mission complete. Now you're going to go find the reel. So you want to talk to the warden again. Okay, now this is where it gets confusing. As you can see there, looking at that, it shows you across the bridge there. So right there where the warden is, kind of look for that same pattern on the map. So I marked that out. So get in your Jeep. You can actually cross that little bridge there as well with that Jeep. It's a tight fit, but you can cross it. After looking on the bank, I didn't find it, but it's actually right here by this watchtower. You'll see that watchtower in the background. Pick that up. Now from there, you can kind of just tell that you've got the lines going down with the wavy circles. So you want to make your way to that first waterfall. Remember at the start of the video here, I mentioned the waterfall. So the first waterfall, you're going to find your first clue. And kind of the way I found it, I look for this shelf right here. Come down, and you can finally just look around and try to find a safe place to navigate. You're looking for that rock right there. It's going to be on the tip of that rock. I can kind of see it in the background, faintly right there. I could see the clue. So I'm just kind of gradually walking down from a reference point. You can look and see that island, and that's going to come important later for you. Okay, so now I've got that piece. Now I need to find another clue. This is where things can get tricky, but not too awful bad. Get in your boat. Take your boat all the way over. Remember in the first of the video again, you're looking for this far waterfall now. I found a perfect place. You can park right here. You can kind of recognize that when you go there. Leave your boat there because you're going to need it. Now again, this is really easy for you to find. Just come up here and I'll kind of show you just to make sure you don't get lost. You want to just kind of be looking. It's going to be on the tip of this rock right here in front of you, right there by that tree. And this is the next clue that you need. And after you've got to this point, you're always going to be, so you can see that tip of right there on the tip of that rock. Another reference point, looking back to the island. Get up here and get this. By here, you're going to be absolutely ecstatic that you've got this far. And again, they're showing the X marks the spot, of course, like a treasure hunt. You're going to be going off to this island. This is me fast forward. I'm on the island. It's about 3/4 of the way through, as you can see right there on my mark point. Once you find the reel, come back and give it to him. Attach the reel to the rod, catch another fish. Again, I just used a spoon this time just to get a fish as quick as I could. Now from here, it's saying mission complete. Mission started now. We're on to the lure. Go back, talk to the warden. And this here wasn't actually too hard to find as well. Well, the first spot I looked, it didn't work because I knew it was a tip of the peak. So I figured I'll go back to the starting point, go from peak to peak. After trying a couple peaks, after looking at this picture, I was confused. I tried to just look on my map and find a couple different spots. Nonetheless, it was very difficult. I will show you the mark here in the end. One thing I will tell you, I wanted to show this part. You can try to jump around and stuff, but if you just find like a little valley and walk sideways, if you notice, I kind of just zigzag my way up. As you can see, my mark there's about 400 feet in the back. What I ended up doing is just looking for little spots to come, and lo and behold, you get to the top, and when you're at this point, you're definitely going to feel like king of the mountain. Again, there's a nice reference point of where I am on the map. I will show you exactly where I'm positioned, so that'll help you guys out. But again, I would strongly advise look for the valleys, guys. But there I am on the map. I hope this helps you guys get the rod, reel, and the lure here. Take care.